So I'm throwing y'all some real numbers. People that bought houses in 2020 for 300,000, their houses is probably worth about 500,000 right now, somewhere up in there. Okay, some a little less, 400,000, some a little more, 600,000, but let's just say 500,000. And we're doing a 5 year thing here. 5 year thing. Keep that in mind, okay? 5 years, okay? The numbers we wrote down is per year, but we're gonna multiply that times five because that's 5 years, right? So in 5 years, to maintain a house for 5 years, it's $104,300. Now, the only way you get away from paying that $104,300 is you rent the house out. You're renting the house out. So your tenant is paying it. Okay, your tenant is paying it. All right, but let's just say you're living in the house. You're living in the house. Okay, let's just say you're living in the house. All right, so it costs you $20,860 per year, which is $104,300 for them 5 years. Okay, the reason I use five is because FHA loans, okay, they require you to live in a house 5 years. You cannot sell it. You cannot sell it. You cannot rent it out. You have to live in there for 5 years. Everybody familiar with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm using a 5 year example also. Okay, so so you say, dang, my 5 years is up. Let's sell this house, baby. We're gonna get 500,000. Okay, so now you have to take the 500,000, and I'm not even calculating it with the principal going down. Okay, I'm not even calculating it with the principal going down because I just don't want to get too complicated with y'all. But if I calculated it with the principal going down, um, instead of 30,000, I should have calculated maybe about 15,000. Okay, so, but I'm not gonna get too complicated with y'all. I'm trying to be very basic with y'all because with a house paying on it for 5 years, you barely scratch the surface on the principal. A $300,000 house after 5 years, you still owe 300,000. Believe me, believe me, you still owe 300,000. Okay, so hold on a minute. I'm trying to get my. Oh God. So we're gonna take. Somebody got a calculator? Cause okay, take 500,000 minus 300,000. That's easy. Leaves 200,000, right?
Yep.
Minus 104,300.
95,700.
95,700. So my point is, in both examples, after 5 years, I have a positive. I have positive cash of nine. I made. So after 5 years, I profited $90,500 by buying the right piece of land for only $30,000. Mind you, somebody else want to go buy the house. I gave them a great increase from 300,000 to 500,000. They still only ended up with 95,700. Not even much more than me. Does everybody see my point? What I'm trying to make here?
Yeah.
You don't have to trap yourself in a house